hello. So, I wanted to stream this earlier in the day, but I also wanted to play Pokemon Go since there's a event that was happening today as well, and I'm like, fucking goddamn it. So I'm catching the tail end of the Splatfest, but it doesn't matter. Pokemon Go is more of a priority to me than this Global Testfire anyways. This isn't my first experience with Splatoon. I've been there since the start, so I got to experience the very first Global Testfire for Splatoon 1 for the console no one bought, the Wii U. So, not gonna spend too much time in the living room. You should just like maybe hop right into the game, I guess, since it ends at 9, I think. So I don't really have much to say, I suppose. So, yeah, here's the thumbnail. The best song from Splatoon 1, Fight Me. Everyone else's opinion is wrong. Let me make some quick adjustments. All right, we are good to go. Give me the Americas. Give me cheeseburgers. Give me hamburgers. Audio picking up, microphone picking up. Everything seems to be going in order. I like the new crazy eyes, but I personally don't want to use them. Let's go with green eyes. I've said this before, but I don't really care about like all the hairstyles that they've been going with. Like, yeah, everyone and their mother's gonna be fucking using this one, I know for a fact. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. The classic. The only female hairstyle anyone should use, in my honest opinion. I was never a fan of the original male hair, though, to be honest. This one's cute. I like this one. There's like these two right here. They're good. They're good. They were Splatoon 2's like poster haircuts. It's okay. Hey, you're trying to win me over with the Hime haircuts. Absolute trash. I guess unless you want to go for the punk vibe, which is probably something this game is trying to do. It's alright, but it creeps me out because like they slice up their tentacles willingly. I'm gonna fucking go with the fucking goober hairstyle. This is all shit I could change later. Choose my pants. Oh my god. Yeah, I have fucking gross. Wow, pants are a hard choice, honestly. They're just giving you like everyone's options. They kind of like gentrified the models of Splatoon, so now like they all share the same body type unless they're octolines. In which case they both share the same body type too, and it looks really fucking weird when they're in motion. Not a fan of this change of the direction, to be honest. I'm gonna go with shorts and tights. Yeah, I didn't know you could like change his little hairstyle. I kinda like the little pompadour. We're gonna go with that. Oh, this shit. I actually do not play with gyro controls at all when I'm playing Splatoon, and people tell me my opinion is like wrong and bad. Tutorial's gonna force me to probably play with this shit on, so. It's been a hot minute since I've played Splatoon, to be honest. Wait. No, I can't turn this shit off yet. Fucking hate gyro controls so much. Not good for twitchy hands. Same shit, different game. It feels so unnatural to me to play with gyro, honestly. I like the guy on the left. I'm gonna go with paper, I think. Saying it now, but okay. So Big Man is in the lead, and paper is behind. Whoa, it's crazy. Maybe fucking hell, I hate gyro. You're gonna keep hearing that until I fucking turn this shit off. I think maybe 20% is probably good for this, good for Splatoon. Game seems pretty loud. I think I really have much anyone to like tell me if it's oh. If it's how it's sounding. Fucking off. Normal. Let's turn this shit off. Lobby notifications. Oh. I'll turn off all the drawings because they kind of just get in the way at this point. I just don't really care for them. Ever since like Splatoon 2, I didn't like that whole system that they had for it. I honestly preferred the Splatoon's 1 approach, which was the Miiverse, and since the Miiverse doesn't really exist, I don't really know how like the drawings are even chosen anymore. But drawing with the Switch sucks, honestly. And everyone just like fucking uses third-party programs or whatever to like pack in super detailed shit that they didn't even draw. So it just like ends up becoming like political stuff and just people fighting and arguing, and just fuck it. Don't need it. Let's go straight to the shop. Let's go with paper. I am an artist, so I like paper. It's the weapon shop. I am not liking this hub at all. This shit's way too fucking busy. I don't like it. It's like cool detail wise, but it's busy as fuck. These are all for decoration, and like, are these actual stores right here? What's this? Okay, this is the shoes. Yeah, I was a really huge fan of Splatoon 1 having just a big open square area as their hub. And Splatoon 2 made it into a hallway, which I thought was like bad design. And looking at this, like, yeah, it's cool. It's got a lot of props. It's like a nice city, and it's like very ornate and detailed. But everything just kind of fucking blends in, and you're like, what the fuck? Where is anything? This is all kind of pointless, don't you think? I don't know. People out there will probably be like, I like it. I think it's really good. I think it's really cool. You're just stupid and a boomer. And yeah, they're right. I'm a fucking boomer, and I'm a Splatoon 1 boomer. I guess everyone's like maybe stuck with the same ugly gear. I don't know if like any of this shit actually carries over into the final product. Don't think so. But this person has a hat. I don't think it's using anyone's like a Nintendo ID or anything just yet. Okay, we'll explore some more of the city later. Okay, there we go. There's the disclaimer. It's all pointless. It's just for fun. It's nice that they have this area to test shit out. I need to make my window just a little bit bigger. I need to check and see if I have any other weapons other than this. I would like to use a roller if I can. I just don't know if I have to buy it for the demo. Aha! I did not like any of the map design in Splatoon 2 either. So this one isn't looking so strong on map design either, in my honest opinion. My smelly, stinky boomer opinion. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, it's like bad design, right? Cool. Thanks, game. Thank you, person playing on the McDonald's Wi-Fi. Okay, so they do just give me a bunch of weapons straight out the gate, so I could just try whatever I want to try. This one's interesting. So the idea for this one is basically like the same as a paintbrush. Get up close and just smash them in the face. And if you manage to pull off a charge, you do a shit ton of damage. Pretty much lethal at close range, I'm gonna guess. I want to try the hammer. So it's continuous if I hold it down. Yeah, this is the slow one, but it hits like a truck. Good for ambushing, but I don't like the rev up that it has. What is this? It's I haven't really like watched anything explaining what any of this was. So I guess that's just like a little buff that maybe boosts your attack and hit points and all that. They changed up the classic splat roller a bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, god damn it. Okay, it doesn't make me watch a cutscene or anything. That's cool. Let's just jump right in. I'm pretty familiar with how this weapon plays. This is the barrier. Ah man, come on, really, Nintendo? This is gonna be your like flagship holiday game for the season. Why is it I want to play with friends? Why is it trying to force me to play with friends? Oh, okay. I see what I was doing wrong. This game is so much more busier than the previous Splatoons. I don't really know how to feel about it so far. I think it is a beautiful, simple concept that they didn't really need to like try and push to be an esport and like treat it the way that they're treating it now. I thought it worked perfectly fine in Splatoon 1, and then like 2 kind of added a bit to it, but it's in a way, it kind of feels like they're removing the soul that the original games had, and it's just becoming like the same exact thing that people wanted to get away from when it came to like modern first-person shooter games. Now it's all about focused on like esports, fucking player tags, customization. I don't know. I'm a dumb boomer. Alright, come on out. Come on. Oh, this is my territory now. I hate this shit too. This felt way more natural with a Wii U pad than it does like fucking regular controls, honestly. Team didn't even bother inking the entire area and spawn. There was a point where I stopped using rollers because it just seemed like they were just not that good. And it's kind of feeling that way now, where maybe they've just introduced so many different weapons that the roller doesn't even like hold a candle to anything anymore. I think this is our game. Yeah. I'm a little rusty. I didn't do really well. They're calling it clout now. That's disgusting. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Splatoon is like commentary on the modern age, I guess. Communication error. Man, you think they would have fucking figured this shit out by now? I've heard it was bad early in the day, but it's still bad later at night. They're not like making any live adjustments to the servers behind the scenes. I know it's not me. This is the old reliable right here. Seems it kind of nerfed its spread a lot though. It has a nice amount of range at least. Alright, so that's gonna be interesting, I guess. It's like the Kraken and you can just choose to explode it. This is one of the stages that looked really nice. I think this is a Splatoon 2 stage though. I just fucking hate this. This doesn't feel good at all. You know what's cool? Looking down at a screen and then just being like, yeah, I want to land there, and then tap your finger and that's like super fast, cool. You don't have that many inputs to do. And you could just kind of see everything without having to like block out your entire screen with this bullshit. Looks like this is a not such a great team. Not that I'm good, but they're getting dominated pretty fucking hard. Like I'm trying to like fucking push down to the middle. They're all stuck in the base. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Are you being given that much trouble by these guys that you can't like do anything? Okay, I haven't seen that or used it yet, so I don't know how good it is. you could kill people while they're on it, though, it can't be that good of an ult. Maybe if you're, like, behind them, I guess. Man, they massacred this weapon. Like, they take away its spread, and then when you're killing people, it's more of a trade of you and them, but you're not getting, like, you're not contributing much to the battle, honestly. Fuck. I need to adjust the sensitivity a bit. If I hate this game's competitive, like, at least I could play the story and, like, enjoy some Splatfests, but I think Splatoon as a series is kind of, like, burned out at this point. I don't know if that, like, makes any sense, but... I think it's, like, outlived its welcome. The first game was really good, and then the second game was, like, the game at its peak. Now I think the third game is honestly starting the decline of the series. Let's go back to the bucket. I know I haven't played it yet, but in the past games, I actually have used the bucket a lot. Takes about 2 hits. But it's got like nice burst damage and speed too, throwing. Is more of a competitive weapon though, and if I wanted to actually like kill people. So I hope my team is gonna do a good job at spreading ink, because I sure as hell am not gonna be doing that with this weapon. Okay, that's new. Ran out of ink. I just gotta get back into the groove of things. Be another loss, because are these the same people as like the last round that like just were fucking awful and got pushed back so hard that, oh god, I think it is. Once more, I suck at the game too, but Jesus Christ, getting a team like this where absolutely no one could like stand up to anyone on the enemy team is a bummer. At this point, let's give us a mercy killing. Yeah, not like in the bucket either. I think this stage is way too open for the bucket. I wonder how many Splatoon 2 fans are going to refuse to play the third game and just keep playing the second. And that's like an interesting thing I've been wondering about. Like, since Splatoon 2 is still like, I would say, fairly fresh. I like this ultimate, but my last-ditch effort won't do anything in the long run, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, fucking holy hell, team. What the fuck were you guys doing? If I got the #1 killer for my team, then holy hell, that is really fucking bad. That is really bad. I do not want to stay with you guys, so you could you could go play with someone else. Nah, the process of finding another weapon though. I hate when they change the shit that I like and then it's no longer as good. Fuck is this? It ricochets? Interesting. But probably requires a lot of pinpoint. Oh, wait. Being chased. Aha. I'll give it a try. I gotta play more like an ambush kind of role. They've added so many weapons that, like, being an up-close ambusher is such a harder job now. Because, as a paint roller, if you let, like, a paint roller, like, if you let, like, a fucking, paintbrush get right up on you, you're pretty much dead. They're way too fucking fast to deal with. I don't need to land anywhere fancy, I don't give a shit. I don't like that feature already. Don't give me the illusion that like I'm getting like any sort of like benefit from going like just a few inches north. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these games again. I think I only want to fucking play the story after this fucking Splatfest. This is accurate, but it feels weak. Shit's just way too fast-paced in Splatoon, honestly. I got the boomer reflexes, but the gyro feels like shit to me. I'd rather play this with a mouse and keyboard if I were able to. Honestly, dead fucking serious. I always hated first-person shooters on consoles, so... I think these stages are honestly pretty fucking bad too. It's like when you get cornered on a platform that you can't even change to a squid or like ink on, it's like you get backed into a corner real fast, and they keep loving to throw these fucking grapes and like these stupid anti-ink surfaces, and I feel like that detracts from the game when they build stages around that too much. Yeah, this is a fucking loss. This is already turning into a miserable, salty stream. I chose the losing team though, so... I'd probably be having a better time if I chose Big Man's team, honestly. I do not want to play with these people. Alright, so it's like the Splatsuka, just changed. Guess it's more of a direct hit now rather than a tornado in front of you. No way was I living through that. What was that? I think that's one of the new ultimates. Wow, no one inked this, huh? Though this team can actually hold their ground in a battle, at least. Stupid water hazard. It's such a waste of time at the beginning. I hate that. Can't penetrate walls with that. Full team kill. At least it tells us that now, like when we all get splatted. I don't think that's been a feature in the past, but I could be wrong. It's been a couple years since I played Splatoon 2. Is my accuracy really just that fucking bad? Like, what the fuck is going on here? This gun fires in a straight fucking line. How am I not hitting them when they're right in front of me? And that's gonna be a loss, probably. Yeah. On my way to the top by losing. I fucking hated Splatfest. I'd always felt like this. And it's a quick reminder why I fell out of love with this series, honestly. That and a multitude of things. I hate that it keeps me in the same team. Fucking hell. When does the fun start? This doesn't feel fun so far, this just feels miserable. Take a sip of my drink. At least there's always Salmon Rush too, I guess. But even that gets boring after a while if it's just the same shit. I forgot to leave this shit team again. Not a fan of this. Too late to swap my weapon now, though. Finally someone on my fucking skill level. Thank God. Jeez. It's fucking matching me up against fucking 10-year-olds that are kicking my ass. Splatoon is at its most fun, like, when everyone's starting new and fresh, and, you know, hackers don't get all these amazing items that just stack all strength, or people get really, like, lucky with their RNG, or just... What's that, like, makes Splatoon, like, the most miserable is, like, when you reach, like, the end game of, like, people just, have everything, and then all the casuals drop off, and then, like, you're just playing against nothing but pros. That's, like, what makes any game, like, not fun competitively, is, when you're matched against people with the same skill. Change my opinion. Everyone needs that dopamine of, like, being good once in a while and dominating other players, but, you don't get that when you're just fighting nothing but other pros. Unless like you're one of those weirdos that likes fighting games. No offense. Gotta remember, that's a feature I can use. Fuck your base, it's mine now. I think they're gonna win. Yeah. I guess near the end, everyone just jumps across the map, so they just basically were given our base for free. And, they're pretty much just off-team accuracy with the aereo sprays for coverage. No one's been using this that I could see, so maybe it's maybe these old heavy splatlings haven't been holding up pretty well. I'll try around with this. I don't really like these menus, honestly. It's gonna be an interesting one to try and combat. This matchmaking is lasting a long time. was pathetic. Am I glitched? It's not gonna let me cancel out. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Draw. Victory. Defeat, 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 defeat. Cool. Fun. That's a lot of fun. Did the servers just like fucking shit themselves and just trap me? It's the only way. They let me skip this now, I hope. Alright, come on, come on. Can't wait to absolutely get demolished. Now noticing that the minus button will cancel me out of a queue. But now that button is gone, and now it's matching me. There we go. Fucking hell, I was afraid it was gonna lock me in that again. The killer whale, that thing keeps evolving. Yeah, I'm beginning to see why no one's using the miniguns. Even when they were like first introduced to the game, they kind of fucking suck too. Someone out there be like, no, I'm good at the minigun. The miniguns are a really cool, fun weapon. I guess, but like fucking speed will always win no matter what, competitive wise. You kinda gotta be a little bit of a sniper support role with this, I think, than be directly head on. I'm sorry, team, I'm not doing good. You guys look like you're actually, like, doing all the work, though. That's such a... Honestly, if you're trying to kill people with that, it looks like it fucking sucks, honestly. Oh, I fucking love the killer whale. Such a... That's gonna fucking be the special that dominates the fucking meta. Just sniping people through walls. Reasons like that is why they removed it from the fucking first game. Was how fucking obnoxious it was as an ult. Oh. At least I could kill people with this. You just need a team that can hold their ground. Finally a victory. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh man, come on. I just hate the charge. Maybe the other one's faster, but probably weaker. And if you aren't keeping an eye on your behind, you're just gonna get killed. There's nothing you can do to defend yourself with this. You have to be a support sniper kind of role with this. Damn. Yeah, cool ult. Fucking sucks. Maybe I'm using it wrong, but it takes forever to charge and it's easy to combat. They could just KO you like that. You don't get super armor or anything. Back to another streak of losing. Let's try to Splatbrella. But I'm also not seeing a whole lot of people using this either, so maybe they suck now. Let's see. Can't use the shield when it's still up, so 1, 2, 3. Count of 3. Just a little worried damage might be kind of weak. This fucking shit map again. Not what I wanted to do. Yes, it's not working out for me. I hate any weapon in Splatoon that needs you to pull the trigger multiple times to fire. Because everything is so rapid fire focused in this game that it just doesn't feel good, and if you really miss your shots, then you get screwed over pretty badly. Yeah, it takes like 2 shots to kill someone. And the rollers just counter you so easy because of how delayed your shots are. Powerful weapons that could kill you in 1 hit. Just... And I'm out of ink. Ship coverage, okay damage, hard to aim, not instant. God, what a miserable stream this has been so far. I was looking forward to this and I'm like, I'm not having fun. When does the fun begin? This isn't fun. This is awful. I hope they balance shit better, because it seems like they destroyed all my favorite weapons, and all the ultimate moves just feel awful. And now because you die, you lose charge on your ultimate, so like, if you're doing miserable, then you're gonna continue to do miserable, because that's bad balancing. It's just allowing for steamrolls to happen. If no one could get their ultimates off and the enemy team just keeps getting free ultimates because they're dominating so hard. So shitty map so far. I've hated every single map I've played on. I can't find a single weapon that just works for me. I think I'm just kind of realizing Splatoon isn't really made for me anymore. Well, it never was made for me. Well, trying to get the train of thought of like what I meant with that, where it's like I was really into it for the first game, burned out by the second game. And this one I feel like I should be more excited, but I'm not. Something just feels incredibly wrong about it to me, that I'm like not enjoying it as much as I should. I used to be really good at it, and I don't have my stats, I don't have good gear. Everyone's like using shit gear though. Have people just really gotten too good at this game now that it's like solved? Because there isn't like too much change between the titles on like how the basic controls work. It's just the balancing of like the weapons and such. Cool. I just lost half of my super bar because of that. And how many hits does this fucking thing take? This is another useless charge weapon. I was like, oh, the Spatanas look cool, but this isn't like fucking, doesn't feel good. feels like another shit weapon edition. Kinda wish we could go back to Splatoon 1 where the weapon variety was kind of like very limited. I feel like there's just like too much ability to be countered by whatever you're playing now that it's like, it's become a mess like Team Fortress 2 in a way. You used to see a weapon type and know exactly how to counter that weapon, but now like none of that matters. So the paintbrushes still kick your ass. It's like a slow paintbrush what I'm using, but it doesn't get any of the speed or the coverage. And nothing I can do for a fucking killer whale either. That's, not fun. All this menu stuff takes too fucking long. So this is a replacement for the water balloons, huh? Does no contact damage. I can already tell that's not going to be too good. It's just gonna be a weaker of the default grenade. And this fucking map again. That entire fucking team of paintbrushes. Taking you out with me. I find a majority of the weapons in Splatoon just don't really fit my playstyle, and I don't find them really that fun to use. I always default to the aereo spray. It's the objective of the game when you're not playing ranked. It's not killing people, so it's like... But now, like, the focus on esports and, like, everyone plays aggressively. It's kind of like... killing is the objective now in the main mode. I remember like a long time ago when the first one came out, people were like, don't be too mean to people playing the game. We might be kids. Don't kill people too much. It will hurt their feelings. No, it just makes them salty. I legit saw stuff like that, and it's just like, alright, be a pacifist and like just paint the floor. You do have to kill people in Splatoon to do good, and that's always been a factor of like how the game plays. Fuck. Yeah, this could be anyone's game, but I'm gonna lean on it being maybe us. Oh, fucking purple. And it looks like such an even split too. Maybe the Aereo Spray Gold will have a better loadout whenever that comes out, whenever they drip feed us more content in the same way that they drip fed us content for Splatoon 1 and 2, promising free DLC. Well, some of it was created brand new, some of it was just obviously shit that they withheld from us, and I just decided to go, oh hey, look how generous we are, we're just giving you content that should have been in the game when we first sold it. Here goes half my special bar. Cool. What is that? Do they actually have some invincibility now when they come out of spawn? Never heard that sound effect before. So you can't like spawn camp anymore? The worst stage gets worser. Fuck your base. It's mine. Oh, Jesus fuck, I'm carrying this team. Holy shit. Oh. Now that's actually fun right there when I'm actually doing good and not being a salty bitch. But we're probably still gonna lose this one. Yeah. Despite me playing really good. I guess the shark floaty so far is my favorite. It seems to be the most useful in my opinion of escaping danger while also being all fuck you and charging headfirst into danger if you're feeling ballsy. Trick is just timing it correctly. Okay, non-shit stage this time. Of course. Fucking goddamn it. It's cute that we have the ghosts in the lobby now, at least. You can tell that that effect, though, is to hide how fucking jank it is and laggy. It's appearing as a hologram, but that's actually what they would look like if they were moving for real in the lobby. Switch just ain't that powerful. End times battle. This fucking piece of shit stage again. I hate it. It looks great, but I fucking hate it. Playing on it sucks. I'm gonna fucking bully these guys. That could have went better. Now here's the second half of the stage that appears and needs to be inked. Which should have been there from the start, because the stage's gimmick fucking sucks. Your base is mine. Yep, they have some degree of invincibility now when they come out of spawn. I don't remember that. Okay, I did significantly better. I might be getting the hang of it now. Festival, what? The fuck was that? They mean festival shelves. Another 10 times battle. And this is the map I want to play too, not that one. Not that other one. This is just anti-fun. This one's got more ambush spots and a little more wide open. Fuck you. I really wish we could just choose our sub-weapons and ultimates. I hate that they're still locked to like whatever weapon you're using, because if you have a weapon that you really like but you don't like the playstyle of the ultimate, you're fucked. Killer whale, such bullshit. They're just doing a bunch of damage to our base, so I'm gonna do a bunch of damage to theirs. Oh. They could cancel you out of it. If that fucking hammer is coming like directly at you, I don't know if there's anything you can even do about it. I was just checking the ranks for Splatfest. I'm like at the halfway point. And it's already taken like most of the time that this is even gonna be up, so no way am I they just don't do the king or queen thing anymore. They just use a more neutral phrase for it, and it's pretty lame. No more Burger King. There's a Team Burger, you're gonna be Burger Ruler, not Burger King. That's stupid. I wanna be Burger King. I like the music though, at least. Not having the best time with Splatoon 3, but music's okay. The fuck are these hitboxes sometimes though? Your platform is going to keep me out of your base. Pretty sure I killed them before they killed me. This guy's the middle. I'm bullying, but you guys gotta, you know, still do the middle. Fuck. Watch that be a loss now, too. No. Most of our base is still ours, so... Alright. I was able to just do enough damage to their base that we kind of kept control of that area. I never really liked the fight over the middle section because that's a constant back and forth the entire game. But past the initial phase when everyone's done inking their base and moving on, I feel like they're less likely to go back and fix their base and like all the little nooks and crannies. That's why I like to bully their base a bit, if I can. There's a bit of a delay when you stop. Gotta master that delay a bit. Let's see. It's like a full... I hit it around here, and then it stopped around here. So that would be 1, 2, 3. 3 squids in length. To be honest, another thing I don't really like about the direction Splatoon has gone is that now that we have octolings, they have less customization options. They still seem like an afterthought. And I honestly just liked it better when it was squids. I feel like it kind of hurts the art direction, like, when they look a little bit too different now. The brand recognition of Nintendo IPs is like usually very clear-cut, but now with the Octoling, it's like you have this massive design disparity. That's the right word. You're like, oh, why is that Inkling missing the little face mask thing? And you're like, oh wait, that's an Octoling. What's an Octoling? The entire game was initially sold off of being, you know, squids. Oh, we just didn't even bother with our base, did we? I am here. Like these candy colors. Team's doing a pretty good job at keeping them all at bay. And they still haven't really touched our base too much. Big area of land right there that need to be filled out. So it's just from attacking their base and keeping them out of ours. I have about 23 more minutes before the servers go down. So this will Where's my team? Are they attacking the enemy base? Yeah, they're bullying they've been bullying the enemy base. Yeah, I'll cover up the middle a little bit. Fucking bullshit. I hate that so much. I don't know how it works. I haven't tried it myself, but it seems like it's bullshit. I'm pretty low energy tonight, by the way, because of, you know, spending the entire day pretty much playing Pokemon Go. It was a pretty nice day. Nice windy weather, but also it's lots of sun too, so it's like breezy but still hot. I went on a walk against my better judgment. I think we just barely got it, because we have that massive splotch in their base. Yeah, against my better judgment, I went out for a walk anyways. I had a little, nice little walk. Are the festival shells now just like the little sea urchins? I don't understand the significance of those. Definitely my favorite ultimate. If I feel I'd probably like the crab too, but no weapons I like look like it have the crab on it. Sometimes the camera just isn't snappy enough for me to be able to... I guess that's probably the benefit of playing with motion controls, but I just don't like too chaotic for me. Oh, poor squid. That's another problem with the Octolanes. Like, I'm just gonna refer to everyone as a squid because I don't have time to like look at the details and go, oh, that's an Octolane. The game's too fast and chaotic for that. Gotta undo all this damage. They got it. I could at least get the next rank up. I missed the regular spawn pads that the first game had. I don't like the floaty pods. We really didn't do much to cover our base, did we? but the team's doing really good at killing the enemies, so I will take it upon myself to cover our base. What? Now what was that? Is that the ninja squid shit? I haven't seen anyone use that at all. Maybe one person, but never to combat anything. I don't remember to use that shit. This is why I hate everything past Splatoon 1. It just doesn't feel natural to pull up that menu. We definitely got this one. There we go, champion, and then the next one is ruler. But I'm not gonna get ruler, because I didn't have all day to play. I got a bunch of shinies in Pokemon Go, so that was I think that takes more of my time, better spent playing Pokemon Go than playing this, honestly. Oh, hi Mechanicat. I have very mixed feelings on Splatoon 3 so far. It kind of like... It's just me being like boomer brained and thinking like, oh, I like the old one better. I haven't been really feeling it with Splatoon 3. But I don't know if it's like a weapon loadout thing. It's just I don't really like any of the ultimates except for the one that I'm currently using. All my favorite weapon types just don't feel like they're as good as they used to be. It's alright, I'm still gonna buy it, because communication error. Did they already end the servers just now? Oh, okay. Still get one match in, I think. Delicious Mountain Dew. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Even though there's not a whole lot of time, the crow is gonna join me. Nah, sorry, I don't got any water. No, after I'm done streaming, I'll go get a bunch of water and just chug it. I kind of dehydrated myself today, because going out in the heat. I don't got a headache yet, so that's good. Only ultimate I like. I can use the shark. Something tells me I'd like the hammer too, if it's just on any weapons that I liked using. Yeah, going out and leaving the house. It's something I actually do. I like the outdoors to some degree. I like the outdoors, I just don't like the people in the outdoors is more of the thing, I guess. I came across some shifty people today, honestly, and I kind of was like a little worried. But such is the nature of playing Pokemon Go. You're always gonna get like hassled by people, or you're gonna like kind of feel very uncomfortable in certain places. Cause like you can't help but like walk by and like hope that they don't like get in your face or like try and hassle you for like money or free shit, or like worry that maybe they're gonna just mug you. You owe me, squid friend, I just saved you. My hardest not to belch on stream. No one wants to hear that. Well, actually, someone wants to hear that, probably. But, I'm not gonna get their rocks off just yet. They gotta pay up. How's the audio balance for the game, by the way? Is it loud compared to my voice, or is it, like, actually too quiet? Yeah, people could still kill you on the shark, but it goes super fast. Audio's perfect? Okay, that's good to know. I will have to add these settings to my notes. Servers will probably go offline in 2 minutes. See, I'm a champion. I would be a ruler if I could just max out this 99 points, but not gonna be able to. But there will be plenty of opportunities in the future for me to hopefully have a better time with Splatoon 3. Like, once I get access to more weapons and better gear. Man, let's just get disconnected in the middle of a round. I don't care. Just let me keep splatting, I guess. The trade-off to the shark is it has a bit of a delay to it. So like, I think from here, it'll slide to like the next bar and a little past that. I do like inflatable stuff in like a non-fetishy way. I like pool floaties, so the shark is a good weapon to me because it's got a cute design and its functionality is actually pretty fun once you get the hang of it. Sus. I just like pools and I like water and I like floating. Okay, I don't like inflatables. It's funny that there's actually like cool toy inflatable fetishists, but I'm not one of them. Now, Killer Whale 5.1, this is bullshit. Fuck this weapon. This is gonna get nerfed into the ground, I feel, as soon as they patch the game. It is way too, like, I can't find any way to really, like, counter it. I tried jumping over it, so it goes through walls, too. I don't know if it's, like, it just automatically homes in on people. Oh, killed him right as he whipped out his hammer. The hammer is really good, too. Ah. Well, at least he wasted his killer whale. He didn't need to do that. Gives my team plenty of time to take care of the rest of the stage. I'm gonna cover up some of our bare areas because I don't like leaving holes in our base. Right into the killer whale. Did I kill that person, or did someone else kill? I like to hope that I killed that person. When I could get to their base. Hopefully I did enough damage to tip the scales in our favor. It looks like they got this. They definitely got this. Damn it. So it's 3 after 9. I don't think it'll let me play anymore. So I wonder if Splatfests are now calculated automatically, or if they have to do the results manually. Alright, well, looks like we gotta wait later. It's oh, the hub kind of has a shit frame rate to it. Okay, it looks good, but it's just too crowded. Way too crowded. Just admiring the stuff in the background. I heard the actual lore for her is like she always shows up late to band practice. She doesn't fucking do anything. Her singing is like so awful they need to use like auto tuning to even make it sound decent. And her band pretty much like does all the work and yet she like still gets all the credit. Oh no, that's awful. I know we have the quick menu, but like vertically hiding the hat shop up here, that's awful. All the shops should be lined up side by side. I love this guy's design. Sid in the Sex Pistols. He's such a he's just such a cool little design. I really like it. I think he's my favorite of all the shopkeepers. Of course, the fucking jellyfish is like always a fucking jellyfish selling the shirts. That much has like never changed, so like I don't even like count those as like actual real characters with unique designs. Okay, so this is a little doodad store. This is the weapon shop, and up above is the hat shop. This is the shirt shop. I also just hate this too, that like always starts you like right here, and this is like why I believe like the hub should just be a giant square and they should lay things out like they did in Splatoon 1. Otherwise, like, if you're just gonna have the quick travel options, why even design a HUD in the first place if you're gonna make the HUD very inconvenient for everyone? This is the shoe store. Where are the salmonoids gonna be? Look at that little dude. I like him. Oh, the restaurant, it's like not active during the day like it is during the Splatfests. I think it's to get much of a good look at the city as the Splatfest was going on. Guess this is where you played a card game or something. Okay, this is Salmon Rush right here. Yeah, the cities have a lot of detail. I just wish they were like more convenient to travel through. Alright, we gotta get the idle wave. There we go. They acknowledged me. Arr. Now I can finally die in peace. This will probably be the DLC zone right there. And this right here. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be like local play or like whatever offline options. Wait, where's the giant amiibo box? Is there no amiibo box? Are they gonna function completely differently in this game? Maybe it's just not here yet, because it's the demo and they don't want people scanning their amiibo for the demo. Yeah, it looks good. It looks way better during the Splatfests. But this is like more of a abandoned city vibe. Oh, okay. The hub mascots for this world are a chicken and a snake. So that's pretty good. I like that. Chicken, snake. I like birds and I like snakes. I didn't notice them at first. They've probably shown them in the promotional material, I just didn't see. All the focus has like been going down the main street like right here. The chicken's just kind of covered up by everything though, you can't really notice them up there. And this will be where you submit drawings. I'm not gonna. So I think that's pretty much everything for the hub now. Alright, so. Let me take some notes real quick. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack. Visually, the artist did a really nice job at building the city. I just feel like they maybe did a little bit too much that it kind of impacts the joy of going into shops and finding where you need to go without having to seriously remember how spread out some things are. So, let me just change my notes, so... 20%. Alright. And where's my music? Here we go. Well, that's all for Splatfest. Now all we have to do is wait for the results. And that'll probably be like an hour from now. Alright, once more I forget to take out my controller when I'm gaming. I need to make a redeem that's like, hey, you're forgetting something. But then again, it's like, how are the viewers gonna remember what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't get much use out of changing my eyes yet, really. Those need to be redeems too, I think. So, if there's anything else I could think to talk about, probably gonna do a Final Fantasy 14. God, what is wrong with my brain today? Probably gonna do a Final Fantasy 14 stream tomorrow, just to do the Rising event, and then do some side quests. So that'll be a boring stream. Just more me reading. Words. I thought about like doing it after Splatfest, but I just kind of wanted tonight's stream to be a little bit on the short side. Ideally, if Pokemon Go wasn't running a event that I back when they had Pokemon Go Fest, the very first part, I had to buy a ticket to participate. And because I bought that ticket, that basically gave me the obligation to play a future event, which was today. I didn't have to buy a ticket again, so I just had access to it. So I'm like, well, better get the most for my money. It just, unfortunately, fell on top of the same day as a Splatfest Global Testfire and also the new Final Fantasy XIV Rising event. So 3 things in one day. I'm gonna like a short Rick stream. There's such a thing. Yeah, all my streams are generally pretty short. I don't really choose good times to stream, honestly. And when it's hot and when it's summer, I'm just like, I get really tired and exhausted. And on top of that, like when I have work days and all that, I can't stay up all night. And then I gotta draw assets and I gotta do all kinds of like things that eventually I'll just be able to like fucking have a stream where I just throw it up without a care and I don't have to do anything fancy. I put a lot in like designing a little pre-show screen and then making sure I have thumbnails for the game. So like it's not really something I need for the stream as it's live, but when uploading videos and changing the thumbnails for say my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel, it's nice to have the little custom art. That's something I just do because I'm an artist. I I obsess over small details and stuff. I need to learn not to be so much of a perfectionist. No one wants to watch a perfectionist. They want to just watch people be unhinged and do dumb shit, and I don't know. I'm a very not thinking with a streamer mind, basically. The whole point of streaming is you don't have to edit shit. It's just live. You deal with the scuff live, and you don't have to do a whole lot of prep work. Well, actually that's a lie. VTubers have to do a lot of prep work, and a lot goes into set design, scene design, art design, for some of them at least. Some people do some really cool shit and put a lot of love and care into their stream. And then there's like the typical kind of like Twitch streamer where they're more of like the esports backward cap sunglasses inside kind of streamer where they'll just play Genshin Impact for 8 hours a day and ignore the chat and only like speak to people if you pay them. There was also actually in recent Twitch news, some girl was getting banged live on Twitch, and she had a window with a reflection of her getting having sex. So well, you get to have fun with your streams. Yeah, she streamed herself with a careful angle. She didn't have the foresight to go, oh hey, there's a giant mirror like window in back of me, and when the lights are on, that casts a reflection so you could totally see the person behind me having sex. Maybe she actually did calculate that, and maybe it's entirely for fetishy reasons where she just wanted to have sex in front of, you know, a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 viewers. But what's funny about that is I guess she got off in more ways than one with a slap on the wrists, which basically decided to purge a lot of people's emotes for being too sexual, say a dumpy emote, or anything that pelvic thrusts, or even just a gasm face based off of their official gasm face emote. And that's a bad look when the person literally having sex live on stream doesn't get a permanent ban. They only get like a few days or a week ban. You can't stream anymore for getting pounded in the ass, but you can't have a dumpy emote. I don't know. Sometimes the leadership behind websites is very weird and doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I guess just nepotism is a problem in general with streaming and, well, major platforms, just anything. You always have mods breaking the rules, and you always have yeah. Nah, it's very deliberate. People are acting like, oh, how the hell is she so stupid that she didn't know that they're... No, she fucking knew. Some people get their kicks off of voyeurism. There's websites that you can definitely, like, be an adult video game player and do other things. But, Twitch is the biggest one. Twitch is basically the Walmart of streaming services. It's successful. It's huge. And that's the platform of choice if you want to do what that woman did and have the same kinks that she has. The world's a funny place. Maybe with enough uproar over it, Twitch will give her a permanent ban. The save face, like, hey, it looks bad for us to not ban you permanently. We're doing this and we've banned people permanently for less. Sometimes Twitch as a streaming service just feels like softcore porn. My tracking's probably a little bit screwed up because I'm sitting in the absolute dark right now. I should really turn my lights on. Oh, but I have a new redeem and I have a new scene, so let's test it out real quick. Just give me 1 second. Hey. This is gonna be a redeem. Oh wow, if I'm not mistaken, there's a girl that got banned on adult site for just playing a game while having a thing up in there. They said that the focus was more on the game than on her. And that was a while ago. Oh man. What fucking bizarro world shit is that? Hey, you're playing video games on our porn site. Meanwhile, Twitch, hey, you're playing video games on our porn site. That's how it feels sometimes. Everything sound good? Do I got the reverb on? I noticed I should add the overlay stuff to this screen. Oh. Where is it? DashCon, yeah. Right, I think this is the correct overlay. Got 5 minutes in the ball pit. If we're good, they might give us another 5 minutes. Or how many minutes? Was it an extra hour in the ball pit? An extra 15 minutes in the ball pit? I don't know. It's DashCon. You're lucky if you even get 5 minutes in the ball pit before someone pisses in here. Everyone's been having streams today. It's a very busy stream day, and I wish I could watch everyone's streams. This is the problem with being a streamer, is like all the overlap that happens, and you can no longer like join in as many streams. Conventions are hard, and I'm gonna go with something like this. Yeah, they are hard to run. They're definitely something that's kind of like on the way out culturally, I think. Like, just the major problem with conventions, they're just a breeding ground for disease, and pre-pandemic, they weren't very sanitary. Post-pandemic, they still aren't very sanitary. But a lot of the dealers, they're like, it's just all fan art in artist alleys. That's the only thing that sells. And some companies are getting more hard-ass about the properties that they own, so if they see you selling fan art that you've already made, they're gonna slap you with a cease and desist. And fan art is the only thing that really sells in artist alleys most of the time, so it creates a very chaotic environment where people fight over really expensive tables to sell stuff that they will get a cease and desist and can no longer sell on. It's like after it's already been printed and made. So there is like, yeah, a monopoly. You have your big shit like Comic-Con, which is the one everyone knows. I wish there was more smaller, more upcoming conventions, but it feels like a lot of the smaller ones die before they even get a hold of like any sort of ground to grow. There used to be a few small ones that I attended, but they're no longer even a thing post-COVID, because the people running them pretty much went bankrupt, I guess. And then when you're not dealing with the artist alleys, you're just dealing with like the same fucking 500 Funko Pop stands. And like those comic shop dealers that just bring in a bunch of the boxes of all the comics and the little Mylar sleeves, and that's all the table is. There's like not a whole lot of variety anymore at comic conventions. I know, it's a comic convention, they should be selling comics, but I do like there to be like a certain balance of like, alright, here's toys, here's comics, here's manga, here's anime stuff. Be like a giant celebration of like everything and like have variety, but so many of the stands now just end up being the same. And nerd culture is so popular at this point that it's just oversaturated, if that makes any sense. It's no longer like the little niche hobby that it used to be, where it was just you and all the other nerds that were social outcasts. It's annoying that anime didn't have any manga. It would be about panels. Yeah, panels. But then it gets to a problem like where panels, like, they can only fit so many people in a room. And now post-COVID and like, you know, going into monkeypox and all that. It's a... Oh, that's not supposed to show. Oh well. Let me make some live changes to that real quick. I like to have a clean UI and not have too much of that distracting stuff. Live scuff. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, panels. When you have panels at conventions, and now like post-pandemic, it's like there's a whole lot of there was a whole lot of space. Now it's like every other chair could be filled. I don't know if that's changed because I haven't been to any conventions in like several years now. It just kind of like pains me to see like The recent anime expo, and then looking at Twitter and reading how many people caught COVID after going to anime expo, and it's like, what did you expect? Back to the way chaos is. Conventions, I think, as they were, are gonna be on their way out. The only ones that are really gonna exist anymore are probably just the big branded name ones. I hope I'm wrong about that, though. Flame over a recent con, I think TwitchCon, which has no restrictions, no checks. Yeah, Anime Expo was pretty much the same from what I heard. Like, they didn't really care too much. They're just like letting people in. No, I'm not pooping. You pee in the ball pit. You don't poop in the ball pit. If there was ever a DashCon 2, someone probably would have actually shit in the ball pit. Or... No. Pooping would be for the third DashCon. Puking would be for the second DashCon. That's the natural progression. As far as I could tell, no one has peed in here yet. Oh no. No. I imagine you never went in a ball pit after that, huh? That seems like a very traumatic experience. You only poop in the McDonald's ball pit. That is correct. Reminds me of a funny meme that I saw. Basically, you know those Nintendo 64 GameCube controllers at the McDonald's where you could actually just play video games? I never really had those at any of my McDonald's, so I was actually surprised to see that was a thing. But someone was like, if you sent one of these controllers back to the Middle Ages, you could basically wipe out the entirety of Europe with the bacteria from that controller. It was so funny, because it's like fucking true. One of those controllers in past times would be the what's the word? I'm blanking on the word, but basically one of those controllers, yeah, that could be the starting point of a plague. They outlawed the ball pit shortly after, yeah. They used to have like a giant... There used to be a McDonald's near me that had a giant, amazing like little play area. They bulldozed it completely, and they replaced it with the most pathetic play area I've ever seen. So you could just add that to the list of like, all the fun in life is just ending, it seems. Chuck E. Cheese is no longer allowed to have tubes or ball pits, nor are they allowed to have animatronic shows. It's just giant TV screens now. Arcades are all dying and becoming severely automated that there is no joy in even going to an arcade anymore, because it's just giant phone games on a screen that are rip-offs and just give you tickets to afford prizes obviously bought at a dollar store. And then conventions are just giant fucking... all the tables are just Funko Pops and fan art and Funko Pops. And you're paying like all this money and lodging to like sit at a table and sell, and then not even get to enjoy anything else at the convention. I've had some experience selling at conventions before, and the first few were fun. The last one I did was an awful failure. It was a small convention too, and it didn't get advertised at all. Basically, they switched the ownership of the conventions, and the new management was very horrible at leading the con, so no one knew it existed when it was happening. Then I sold absolutely like one item the entire weekend. And I was just like, damn. This table cost like $290. I'm just not social enough anymore to like fucking sell at cons and stuff. We had this, I split the table between me and like 2 other friends, so they're the ones that got it too. I can't imagine like me being the person that fucking waits up at like 3, 4 a.m. when they open the slots and just like make a mad dash for the table and shit. Yeah, I'm ready for Funko Pops to die too. And yeah, my experiences with ball pits are more positive than they are negative. A life hack: when you go to Chuck E. Cheese's, if you were ever short on tokens, you just go in the ball pit and feel around on the bottom, and it was like you'd find a bunch of tokens. That's what I did. I never picked up a dirty diaper, never picked up anything gross. I guess I was just lucky to not be in an area where people were disgusting. Or this was back during a time where the employees were actually paid a decent wage or had decent hours and maybe actually cared about their jobs and actually did their jobs properly. It's hard to imagine anyone's like working at those places now even does half the shit they're supposed to do, just because they're like so miserable and their hours are getting cut and they're not getting paid to do all this bullshit that they're expected to do now. And they're always understaffed as well. This is quite an interesting topic that the ball pit inspires. A gross topic, but a topic nonetheless. But yeah, conventions are best like when they have a bunch of like cool IPs and they could give away promotional material like nice posters or even like little knickknacks, but the big ones are the only ones that can really afford to do that at this point, and even those are getting cheap with what they hand out. I remember I went to a convention and they were like giving out fucking free Monster Energies and free decks of Magic the Gathering and like all kinds of like cool little doodads and knickknacks and all that. I was like, damn, this goodie bag was had enough to like say like, oh, that's at least like $10-15 worth of shit in my goodie bag. So the ticket kind of paid for like a few cool things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I do have an artist page. It's under my previous name, but I'm sure it'll come up at some point. For now, I don't have anything under this name besides the basic Twitter and the Twitch page and the YouTube. I know with VTubers, it's like, oh, don't look up any of my past stuff. I gotta hide my identity. I kind of wear mine on my sleeve, but I kind of don't really mention it or like bring it up unless I like feel like I must, I guess. I just kind of like, I've had it for such a long time. I just kind of feel like it's time to move on and rebrand myself, I guess. You'll probably find it eventually. I don't care too much about being doxxed. I haven't been too active in art for the past few years anyways. It's been quite a miserable time because of like the pandemic and stuff. What do you mean you're pretty dumb? Like Oh. I guess let me take Splatoon off. There. It should be off now. Oh, you might find it and not realize. Nah. You'll realize it's me. I've drawn this character plenty of times in the past that anyone who sees it will just automatically know who I am. It's technically like the Rickubus persona is basically like a persona of a monster version of the persona. Maybe one day I'll be unashamed about like sharing it. We'll see. Like I said, I just like would like to transition away from the old accounts, cause I've used them for so long. I've gotten bored of the old name. And all the websites I used, which I had followings on, just kind of died. Now everything's on Twitter. And Twitter's the only website people even use. And like, Twitter is such a miserable experience, so like, what's the point? It'd be nice to like post my art somewhere, but like DeviantArt is dead, Newgrounds is like zombified. Twitter's the only place, and that place fucking sucks. You got websites like Weasel for Affinity, and there's always like a million different art site startups, and they all fail and go under within like the first month or fall into irrelevancy. Then you got like everyone says, oh, make an Instagram, make a TikTok, make it. It's like I'm so fucking sick of social media at this point. It's all bullshit. You get a following, then it dies. I imagine there's quite a lot of rices. But are they all rice baby Tran? So I think you got a unique enough mixture of words to stand out a bit. Now, I call myself Rickubus, but the character itself is Envtuber. Ink as in the actual ink. And it doesn't really show too much with the model, but it is like a slimy model, like a shapeshift, it's basically like a mixture of like an incubus mixed with a slime. It's just I'm not too good at live 2D. I don't know how to make cool shit. I'd have to make a completely new model probably, or like find out ways to improve upon this one. And live 2D is very difficult. But it's a miracle I even got this model done. Not that I can really appreciate the details since I'm so far away. Is this obnoxious yet? This has been more than 5 minutes in the ball pit. Let's go back to the living room. Okay. I have taken off the reverb. But yeah, when it comes to my past presence on the internet, if people find it, they know. And people will see me and they will know who I am. I already got like a few fans that honestly already know who I am. Like I said, it's not like some secret like, ooh, dude, I can't let people know who I am. I have game files that I would like to show off on stream, like Animal Crossing, and just have Animal Crossing streams, but my character name is my previous character, and I've seen other VTubers like completely restart their town because they're like, oh, I had to change my identity and all that, I don't want to dox myself. But then I also see them like later on, like they seem to just open up about it and they're like, oh yeah, this is the actual person behind the VTuber. And I think that's cool, like when people are just like not that worried like about secrecy and stuff, because let's be real, the pandemic really like messed with a lot of people's like social lives, and I think everyone was just like ready to escape their real life and project into another, and in doing so, like, did they realize at some point like life is just gonna go back to normal, and what happens like when you're not the VTuber? You want to go to conventions and meet up with your friends, don't you? Which is something that happened at Anime Expo, where you just had YouTubers meeting up, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm this VTuber. Oh, I'm that VTuber. This is what I look like in real life. Let's have a IRL VTuber orgy. Yeah, the mask comes off once people are ready to return back to normal life. So then you just got like the official like VTuber big corporations, and everyone's always doxing this is who and this is what, and it's like they don't really have much privacy. Everyone knows what they look like kind of now, so it's like what more can they do? Privacy is nice, but we're going towards a future where privacy doesn't really exist anymore. Even if you're a VTuber, you're gonna get figured out eventually. So I'm not like, I don't want to be like too like, oh no, people discovered who I am, no, because that's lame. So yeah, everyone at Anime Expo is just like meeting up and saying like, yeah, I'm this and that VTuber. If you know, you know. At some point, people are gonna recognize your voice too. I'm nothing special in real life. No one's ever gonna care to like learn who I am, really. They'll just go, oh, I thought you would actually be hot. I looked at the VTuber versus IRL tag on Twitter and saw so many VTubers are like really fucking hot and attractive. And here you are, Rickubus. You're just some fat, ugly slob. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the pasta check and the hydrate. That's something that's just wild to me too, is just the fact that there's a IRL versus VTuber tag on Twitter at all, and people are just like, they're all just doxing themselves. It's like, that's what I mean by like the pandemic ends and they just don't care anymore. They're all just showing who they actually are behind the avatar. I don't mind it. You can't always keep your lives separate from real life, I've learned. There's always gonna be times where things bleed into each other. Good drink. Yeah, I've always wanted to stream. And to be truthfully honest, the only reason I'm not using my previous name, I registered an account on Twitch before it was actually Twitch. It was back when it was like Justin TV or whatever. And I didn't think Twitch would become what it did now. I just used a throwaway email and I lost access to that email and I could never recover the account back. So I'm like, shit. And I tried to reach out to Twitch like, hey, this account hasn't been used in 10 years. Can you give me the username? And they're like, nope, sorry, we can't. Yeah. So, what can you do? It wasn't the best username anyways. I just used it because, like, it had the branding across multiple websites. It was unique enough that, like, people would always, like, be able to notice. I think Rickubus is a good name. There are some people out there that also use it, but for the most part, it's been somewhat of an easy transition. I'm basically just bullshitting at this point. I've gotten so lost in talking that I should have shut down the stream like quite a while ago. But hey, I started at kind of started like we're at 3:23, so this has been a weird stream, I guess. It's just me being salty at Splatoon 3 for the first duration of it, and getting kind of tilted by all the changes and how good some of the players are. Yeah, as I said earlier, I'll be back with some more boring Final Fantasy shit tomorrow. Don't show up unless you wanna like mute the stream and close the tab, and just farm channel points if those even have any value. Ugh. My room's pretty hot too, so I'm reaching my point where I need to probably like turn off the stream and relax a bit. It's been a busy day for me. I would like to just log on to Final Fantasy and see if I could even access my island sanctuary. Probably still can't. Servers are probably still congested that I can't even have access to it. Everyone, a good article I saw recently was like, Island Sanctuary's major problem is that Final Fantasy players don't know how to relax because they've already hit the max rank and solved the content, when the whole idea of it is it's just small content you go to day after day and you wait. It's time gated in a way because it's like, it's just supposed to be a small activity you do on the side. It's not supposed to be like something that you constantly farm over and over and over again. Yeah. I don't know how long the Final Fantasy 14 stream will be tomorrow. I have the Rising event quest to do, which I would like to archive that. And then I have just some lore quests on the side to do. And I don't know how long those will be. I should probably kind of look at YouTube and see if anyone has uploaded, and might be like an hour or so for one of them. I need to learn how to like stop running my mouth. Just end the stream, stupid. I do like hanging out and talking when I don't have to focus too much on the game. I can kind of let my mind wander and easily talk and interact with you guys better. Alright, well, I'm looking at who you could raid. Oh, it's JJ's birthday today, so let's go ahead and raid him since he's still on. Alright, so I'll hopefully be less salty when Splatoon actually comes out and I could actually have some fun in some single player games, but or the single player story mode. Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry it wasn't like the best stream or the longest stream to kind of like zone out, and it's just usually me like griping, moaning, bitching, and just being a sourpuss. I'm a pretty jaded, nasty spirited person. Like when it comes to my well, I guess the proper word is not nasty spirited, but like just a little more critical of things, I guess, more than I should be. I'm always so down on myself and like, I don't know. I need to learn to be a little bit more confident and not so dour, I guess, if that's the right word. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. And thank you guys for lurking. And if anyone's watching this on YouTube or through the VODs, thank you for putting up with my bitching and moaning. Thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay here, because we're gonna go raid JJ, and be sure to wish him a happy birthday once we arrive. Alright, bye-bye.